Why is it so high up? There we go. Want it to be higher? See how high you can go. It's always a limit, right? You want to be as high as possible. And why not? I mean, whatever feels good, right? This feels good. Alright, if the microphone's there, I want to be that tall then. Let's play this game, baby. Nice. A little loud, I gotta turn my shit down. That's fine. Burn in my ears, fuck. I'm too old. That's what that means, I guess. Second speakers go right in your ear and it's loud. I don't know. Whatever. And I get booed before I even get to play anything. What the fuck is... I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. There we go. I hope things get a little more easy to control after this. Is that top? I hope I can change that.
Oh, did you now? Well, it's like I've told you already. You can't go waving that thing around. We've all heard the gossip. Look, Donnie, just stick to the script and leave the liberal halfwits to me.
Please help me with the controls, because this is terrible. Oh, I'm supposed to arm swing. Try this instead. Crouch smooth. Move forward is square. Go back is X. Snap, snap, rotate right, rotate left, straight right, straight left. Let's try this.
Listen, you waste of a bloody toupee.
Just stay
A little better.
Okay? Ah, yes, hello. Pleased to meet you. If you didn't guess, I'm the devil. Right, so you're here because you want fame and fortune, but your music sucks. Yeah, that's too bad. Well, you have come to the right place, my friend. I've helped the best of them. From Panini to Page, I just love to make a deal with a musician. You're all so debauched. It just so happens I've fallen out with a certain hotelier, so
Only
I
3
think that
fingers?
you could help me. So, here's the deal. I'll give you what you want, minus admin fees, of course. And all you need to do for me is become infamous for smashing up hotel rooms. The more infamy you gain, the bigger the hotels, and more cash you can make. All I need from you is a digital signature on here, and you'll be taken backstage to start your career. Simple. Please, sign here. even in eternity. We have a deal. Now, just looking over the fine print, as stated in Clause 221B.
Yikes. Oh shit, okay. So what's up? Need a quick fix. Get a peek at late gate weapons. Hell's in this round base challenge mode. Let's do it. First hotel, let's hit it. Let's do some damage. Ow. Should have made myself a little shorter. Let's think for a second. Before we do anything, let's just try to figure out what's the best thing to do. Because there's going to be a time limit at some point. I didn't even mean to break that. I gotta get used to these controls. Maybe I can still change them here. Let me see. Move style, like, come on. Give me... Looks like that's my best chance. I can also rotate with my head though this way. I guess that would help. Okay, let's try. Okay, cool. I guess that kind of works because I can still rotate normally, so whatever. How do I crouch? Let me check that out, because I need to be able to crouch. I'm too tall. It's a triangle.
This is the maid on duty. I think I hear some jerk breaking things.
Could you take a look, please?
Almost at 27 now. I hear you in there stealing robes. I'll just let myself in.
Listen up. This is useful onboarding stuff. To get you on board, I guess. A member of the staff is on their way to your room. You do not want them to fully open the door, or that is game over. Now, pay attention to this or you might die. Again.
Oh no, it's game over.
There better be a tip in all this shit.
Okay, I'm already hooked, and I like this game. Restart. We can do a lot better than that. Come on now. Oh, I didn't look at the challenges, damn it. Check it out.
A bit of a rumpus in room 27.
Mother rumpus. Just passing room 29. Hey, coming in. You better be dressed.
Listen up. This is useful onboarding stuff. To get you on board, I guess. A member of the staff is on their way to your room. You do not want them to fully open the door, or that is game over. Oh, and just a heads up. You can leave any time when the hotel staff aren't around.
I'm walking over now to speak to our guest. Work this out. I have good reason to believe you're damaging hotel property, and, that is a crime. Oh, my glasses have been smashed into my face! Oh, you've done it now. Hotel security will handle this.
Lock and load.
How do I
Get
leave?
this motherfucker.
Secret exit. Let's see what happens. Okay, this game's fun. I'm into it. I want to do better in this hotel for now. Really? Yeah. How do I? How do I go to the pawn shop? Oh, green. Hmm. I don't really understand what this is. Is this just telling me stuff? Oh, I see there. Oh, I can't take the elevator to that. I see, I see. Story so far, maybe I'll check that out in a bit, but right now let's go to the pawn shop. Elevator. Siri night, darling dong. I don't have any money for nothing, do I? Nothing worthwhile. Not so far. Well, there's this. Powerball, maybe? I don't know about that. A fish? No, thank you. Boxing gloves. I don't know about that either. Yeah, you need like money for anything decent. Apparently. Oil spray? Let's start getting some more money. I don't want to spend anything on any of this. You sure though? Like maybe a fish just for fun? I don't seem to have any money at all. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't get it. Snap the object. Oh, I see. Let's go. What the hell? I don't get it. What the fuck, eh? Let's go talk to the devil. Wait, check out Purgatory first.
Mini-game. That sounds entertaining. Yes, these are not a chore at all.
Purgatory is just mini games. Can I win money from them? Game money, of course.
Welcome to the mini-games. They're a way of making money, and you can gain access to save codes which can be used in the hotels. Please, take
Oh, I
one
have
from
some
the screen.
cash. Thought I had way less cash than that. But still not enough to buy anything exciting, but closer than I thought. What mini games though? They don't. Oh, I see. No mini games. We'll try those out later. I'm not down for that right now. We'll see what the devil has to say. Why don't just go back to that same hotel and try to do better than I did. Let's see what the devil wants us to do. I'm gonna take a short break, grab another beer, wipe the sweat off of my face. I'll probably just get to that hotel from here, maybe? I really don't know. Alright, we'll just hit the world tour again. Give me a minute here. I'll be right back.
Each other, but to be able to be in the cool weather and just run free.
Absolutely. Yeah, boss stopped by the other day working, brought like his dog for like half an hour, and like he's like panting so much. Yeah, everyone's enjoying the dip in the temperature.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought we were gonna have to skip the evening walk, and then like I took the headset off for a break. I'm like, oh, it's fucking beautiful out there. And as I was approaching the park, I'm like, oh, I hope like every other dog owner had the same idea. And sure enough, like a lot of our buddies showed up.
Nice.
Finally, a day in the park without a big swarm of people.
Yeah, let's try out the next stage real quick. Still the same hotel. That's good. I wanted to go to the same one. So good. I got a fish this time. That's exciting. Safety first. Racked up 150 subtotal without a trip to the hospital. I don't know what that means. Rising star. That's gonna be tough to do in this hotel, I think, but we'll try. Take a full ride to the hotel. That goes 800 in damages. 300 and escape before the maid tries to get in. That might be doable. Let's try that. Fuck the foam finger. We'll take the fish. Thank you very much. Alright. Let's take our time and figure out the best strategy. What can we do to really cause some damage in a quick amount of time? You'd think something with a toilet, but I tried that. Hey, cute pup. I hear ya. What are you doing right behind me? Cool, cool, you're good. This is not a very violent game so far. It's not a big risk right now. We're good, girl. How do I check on my money, though? Like, I don't know how to tell how good I'm doing. I don't know what that does.
Hey, boss. Some jackass is causing a ruckus
this isn't
in
working
room
out.
27.
Well, could you go and check it out, please? Thank you.
Making my way to room 27. Anyone in? I'm here to go through your stuff. Really? Hey! This is above my pay grade. Don't need to come.
It's okay. This just requires a little thing I call hotel management expertise. Hullabaloo in this hotel is very unusual. I'm on my way. I am the manager of this place, and I have the authority to enter this room.
ETA 60 seconds.
See what I did there. Try it again and try to do it before the maid comes. So how much was that? Yeah, that wasn't even 300, man. Wait a minute, though. Oh, I see a subtotal. So we want to do a bunch of damage, get the fuck out of there before the maid comes. Do it, come on. I gotta do it, man, come on.
sounds like there's some excitement in 27. Please take a look. Over.
Roger that. Bluebird has left the nest. Whiskey Tango.
Oh shit.
Hey.
So maybe hopefully I got $300 worth there. No, I don't think so. Oh, I did. Indeed, I did. Nice. $150 without a trip to the hospital. What does that mean? I don't know if I, like... For one more time.
Yo, Martin. Some douchebag is smashing up 27.
I find that word a wee bit offensive, June. Okay?
I'm not far from 27. Knock, knock. You call for an exotic dancer? So, you just did the 27 just slammed the door in my face.
As you know, I'm always happy to see you again. I won't be long. I just hope everything is okay. Sir or madam, I must warn you, hotel property is not yours to break. Okay?
You're not very nice. Oh, you done it now.
That's a good ruckus there. Still didn't get anything special though. Oh well, oh well. Need more infamy, eh? Well, let's check out the pawn shop. Maybe we gotta go to Purgatory. Earn some money in the mini games, you know. Just over $2,000. I don't know what that's good for here. Probably jack and shit. I get that helmet. I don't know how much use that would be, but T-shirt cannon? I don't think I want to spend my money on that. Looks like I can afford that antique pistol. Let's take a look at what else there is before we buy that. Jockstrap. Rings. Glue gun. Oil spray. Do not disturb sign. Let's get that. Yeah, let's get that. But wait, is there anything else? We're gonna get the do not disturb sign. Get it. Oh, where's this thing? Ah. I should have made myself shorter, man. Like, let's fix the customization here, please, and go a little shorter. 'Cause I am too tall. What was I getting? The fucking do not disturb right over here. What did I even just buy? The fucking do not disturb. That's not gonna help in the weapons testing range. Come on. Okay. Yeah, let's go. One quick moment. A moment. A moment. Let's think for a second here.
WTF. What the f are they doing in room 27?
June, you really shouldn't use that language.
I'm just down the corridor from 27. No problem. Less work for me. Manager, this is me. Can you come talk to 27?
You can stop that little robot voice now. Thank you, June. I won't stand for this. That's why I'm walking over there now. This is the manager. I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna inspect the room right now.
That wasn't nice. I'm calling hotel security. Oh, you done it now. Hotel security.
This is Hotel Security. Code red received.
Oh, that was fuck all. God. Alright, so sounds good. Wait, let's take it easy now. Damn it, I got hit.
We need a maid in 27. Guests have reported a bit of a hubbub.
Oh, how awful. I suppose you want me to deal with it. Hey, room 27. Yes, it's right. Really? Hey, boss! Set your ass down to 27.
Okay. Duty called. I'm on my way to 27 now.
I need to make myself a bit taller.
Excuse me, sir or madam, I intend to enter the room now.
You are the devil incarnate! Oh, you done it now. Hotel security commands.
Copy that. I'll grab get my revolver.
Nice, nice, nice. Take a short break, grab a new beer. This game's fun. To it than I thought.
Siri, I love you so much. You're the greatest, Dumbo. Sweet sweets. Hold it, baby. Hold it, baby. A quick roll here. Find this next hotel. What if I jumped into the next hotel already? Is that what I'm doing? Alright, let's take a look around this hotel. See if we can't find something creative to help make a big mess. Toaster won't fit in there, but something crazy should. Like something metal, anything metal should be nice. Having a hard time finding anything small and metal that will fit in. Alarm clock. That in the microwave should cause a problem, as long as we can actually turn on the micro.
It sounds like you're needed in room 27. Over.
Yeah, bud. Taking my way. I didn't want to come in anyway. Hey, boss.
received a number of complaints, and I must insist that I check the room. Wow, you really put up a fight that time.
Estimated time of arrival, 40 seconds.
Nothing, eh? Fire damage. Throw a TV and at least 10 other items in the pool and exit become before. Wait, what? Wow. Let's see what we can get down at the old pawn shop. Cash is 3,800. Let's see if there's anything worth getting here. I seem to suck at this game, quite frankly. I gotta start understanding something that I'm missing. Or maybe it's just a bit of a grind at the start, I don't know. $3,000 for tomahawks. You can still get that antique pistol. Or get some oil spray. Something to spark a flame. Maybe that gun. Oh, what else could do it? Cattle prod, maybe. C4. The detonator costs an extra 1,000. That's too funny. Alright, how much cash do I have? Does it like tell me anywhere? Oh, right here. Now I have 800. Do I... Can I get anything else? Do I need anything else that I can afford? It's blubber squirter. I don't get it. Alright, let's get it, actually. Where's the stupid gun? Where'd it go? Nah. God damn. This game is cool. Cool. Let me close my door. Okay, take a pee too. Pretty little dog. Play this a little more. Wait, what have we got in the pond? Give me one quick sec. Alright, let's do this. How much money do I have? I got nothing. $413. What the fuck?
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Not much.
How's it going?
I'm just building.
Oh,
Building.
What were you playing again? I forgot. I just saw it on when I invited you, but I can't remember. Oh, a Conan, yeah. I am just trying out this new VR game. I'm enjoying it so far. It's pretty cool.
What is it?
Hotel RNR. Where it's like the basic premise is you're this failed musician, this shitty musician, you get killed before you even get to play your first gig, and then you go down to hell, and you're the devil makes a deal with you where he'll give you the fame and the fortune, but you gotta make an infamy by trashing all the hotel rooms. So it's like that's basically the premise. It's like you're just trying to just do as much damage as fast as you can. There's all these different little challenges, you know.
It's in VR? Is it
Yeah.
good looking? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Like, it's cartoony, but it looks nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's tougher than I was expecting to, like, get to the next hotel. Like, took me a few goes. But the more you do it, like, the more weapons and stuff you can unlock to cause more damage. And I think there's like all kinds of creative like chain reaction kind of stuff you can do. Like I feel like there's a lot of stuff maybe I could have done that I just wasn't seeing. But yeah.
Is there much, yeah...
But I was trying to like flush stuff down the toilet and that wasn't really working. And like the first hotel, it seemed pretty limited. Like I was trying to do stuff and I don't know. But like I know there is chain reaction sort of stuff that you can do to create more damage. But I haven't been able to accomplish anything like that yet.
Are you in hell doing it? Or you're...
No, like you do go to hell, like periodically, like between the hotel visits you go to hell and you like go to your pawn shop and you're trying to like spend money on new items and all that stuff and upgrade stuff, and then you go back to either the same old hotel or a new hotel, right? But the hotel is in real life. So it's like while you're destroying the hotel, you gotta, like, while you're first doing it, no one's bothering you. But then the more you destroy, then there's kind of a time limit. Then the maid comes to check on you. And then you gotta play a little mini game where you're like, there's 3 locks and she's unlocking the locks and you gotta keep locking them as she unlocks them, and eventually she just gives up and leaves, and then the manager comes and that's the same with him, and you can also if he does open the door you can just hit him with something and then he'll leave, but then the security comes and I think you gotta leave before the security comes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty fun. It's funny. I haven't stayed till the security comes, but no. And it's only like I think it was like $25, $26, one of those titles. Not too expensive. But that Walking Dead, I was just playing that again today because I've been playing all the new ones like that Gorn and all the other ones, and played Walking Dead for the first time in a while today, and I'm like, damn, I forgot how great this game is. It's like, you can't just put that on and play for a little bit. It's like every time I play it, I sink at least like 2-3 hours in.
In the Walking Dead one?
Oh yeah, it's really? a real step above in the VR gameplay. Absolutely.
Does it look better as well? Like it looks...
It's kind of cartoony graphics, but it's like not that cartoony. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it looks fine. Like, I love it. Like, honestly, when I was looking at the trailers, I didn't even notice that it was cartoony. And then I'm looking at the review, and the guy says it's like cell shaded, like comic book style, and I'm like, I guess it is. But it's like it's not like cartoon, right? But it's kind of like comic book style. but it's good. I say it's the best game on PSVR, hands down, like by far.
Really?
I
Oh, I
think
don't want.
so.
Oh, I don't want to.
I mean,
Outlast.
like
Was it Outlast?
Outlast. You mean Resident Evil?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, like that game has more content, and it's scary as fuck. But like, you're playing with a controller, right? It's not like full
Oh,
immersive
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
VR. But as he says, Skyrim, I give it to him there. It's like that has more content, and it is full immersive VR. They did an amazing job with it. But at the
Yeah, but
same time, it's
its
like I
own
feel
game
like
though.
you get so bored of it, right? Like it takes so long. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like The Walking Dead is just a far more like interesting gameplay for VR. Like it's just like,
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
you played the. You
And it
played
still has plenty of
Skyrim.
content too. It's like you can play it forever. Like it doesn't end or anything. Like, yeah.
Which Walking Dead? Or
Yeah.
Skyrim?
The Walking Dead. I mean, it's not a huge, as big a world by any means as Skyrim, but there's a lot of places to explore, and like even after you beat the story, you can just keep trying to survive as many days as you want. Scavenging, and like the thing is with the game, every day that goes by, there's more zombies and less supplies, it says. So it's like your choice how fast you want to progress through the story versus how much you want to just focus on scavenging. And because the more you scavenge, the more weapons and cool shit you can get to take on the story. So it's like I'm trying to focus on that more than the story right now. But I've been doing a lot of the story as well.
Yeah, I can't. I can only play it for so long. I get motion sickness.
Yeah. Well, with that one, they let you customize. Like, that's the thing. It's like, if you get motion sickness, most of those games have the options. You can customize it. So, like, you put the shaders on or whatever it takes. Like, because I get a little motion sick, too. Especially with games like that where I play, like, long periods. And, like, with this one, it lets you actually set the specific percentage of motion comfort you want. And for me, I put it on like 30%, and it's like, the shaders, they don't take away from the immersion too much for me, but I don't really get motion sick anymore at all, no matter how long I play.
Ah, that's handy then.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think any other VR games give you like a option to make a good percentage on the comfort settings like that. It's usually like, do you want it or don't you kind of thing.
Oh no, I want it.
Shit, what else are you trying to do here? I have no money, do I? Yeah, I gotta go to the next hotel or something. What's Nick up to right now?
He's working.
Oh yeah. This late?
Yeah, he likes to. Yeah, he likes to test it.
See if I can talk to the devil now.
Yeah, I don't know why you ate so late for.
Yeah, I don't know.
How's work going?
That's been good. We're on budget now, but it seems like I'm making more money on budget. But now I have to, like, obviously work harder, but it's like, it's nice. It's more fulfilling. It's like, you know what you're working for kind of thing. And there's never any question about, like, worrying if I'm booking too many hours kind of thing like that. It's like, it's like... But then I do worry. It's like sometimes... We had some complications on the last building. It's like it got sorted out pretty quickly, but like sometimes things are like bullshit the whole way through, and it really slows you down through no fault of your own. But I figure if like something like that really happens, right, and it's like I'm doing everything I can and nothing's getting done, then I'll just have to talk to the boss, and it's like, you gotta help me out, and if he doesn't, I'll just try to go to a different company or something. Like,
Is he the guy that wanted you to go for less?
sorry?
Is that the guy who wanted you to leave or pay you less?
Oh no,
Stephen Cut.
no, that's like one of the newer guys who started like way later
Oh,
than me. Like offered me to work with him at his building for like what he makes per hour, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, and then I started my new building, and yeah, I've been making more money so far. It's been pretty good. Starting a new building, I'm a little worried about it. I looked at a picture. It looks like a pretty complicated building, but hopefully we can get it done fast enough to like make enough money. As long as I can make like about 1,000 a week, I'll be happy. Yeah.
1,000 a week.
That's what I'm looking for, at least before taxes. At least 1,000 a week before taxes. Once in a while, if it's not that
Oh
much,
yeah,
whatever, you know, it can't always be gravy, but that's what I'm aiming for. Nice to get more than that too. Like sometimes so far I'm able to get more than that, but
I suppose it's such a high risk job
yeah.
that they like. But yeah.
What am I trying to do here? Oh yeah, I gotta go to backstage and go to the next hotel.
God, I might say Nick to clean windows.
One day, after your first day, you won't be really scared of the heights anymore. At least in my experience. It's like I was scared the first day, but after that, it was fine.
I can't even have a conversation on the stairs without being sick. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely not for you.
scary. What's the highest floor you do?
I mean, I've done pretty much like the highest in the city. It's like the Aura and the One Bloor. It's like 80 floors high, like 800 feet or so. 900,000 feet, I don't know. Pretty much as high as you get next to like the CN Tower, but I think even the CN Tower isn't as tall as some of the buildings now.
Oh
In
yeah.
Toronto, I don't know. But yeah, I've been on like the tallest residential buildings in the
Are
city.
you just on a seat? Or you're in a cage?
No, on like a little like metal platform
Yeah.
crane thingy. That's usually what I use. Sometimes I'll work on smaller buildings with like a wooden swing stage or like a wooden chair thing, like a single person thing. But that's a smaller building. I don't do that on like the huge buildings.
Mhm. Oh. Yeah. Well, thank you. You can have your 1,000 a week.
Yeah, it's the best. That's the thing that makes the job so good is that most people aren't even willing to even consider doing it. But like for me, it kind of sucks because I'm actually a good employee, and then I have to deal with a lot of like really shitty employees who my ability to make money depends on. That's pretty much one of my main obstacles.
yeah?
That and the weather. Like, but right now I've got a good partner,
Why
and like,
does it depend on them? Like if they don't do the work.
well, I mean, like to operate these things, like if I'm doing chair work, then that's all me, and it doesn't matter if, like, I don't have to rely on anyone. But if I'm doing like a huge building with one of those cranes where I have to operate, like you need at least one other person to work with you on those things. So it's like the guy doesn't show up or whatever, right? Like you can't make money, you can't earn anything.
Oh, so if he doesn't show up, you can't do the job?
Yeah, and that was my biggest obstacle last year with the guy I was working with, but so far I've got a good partner, and it's actually this young girl actually. At first I was worried because she wasn't really able to her work wasn't all that great, and she wasn't like really able to keep up with me. But then it's like, I was like pretty much splitting the budget with her 55-45. So it's like I'm letting her know what we can make if we get it all done. And at first I was doing the bulk of the work, and then she seems to just learn off of how I'm doing it, and now she's pretty much as fast as me. So I think we're gonna, and she's like reliable. She doesn't bullshit or just not show up or anything like that. So I think I'll make some good money this year. Hopefully. Probably the next building I'll split with her evenly, especially if she keeps up with me, especially like, if I'm not doing any extra work or anything, then I'll definitely split it evenly on the next one. So far I've been doing like way extra work. Frankly, I should be giving myself more than 55, but it's like the way the budget's set up, it's like, yeah, like that's enough for me. Like I can't complain, and I want her to, have something great to work towards too, right? It's like I want her to feel like, oh yeah, we get this done fast, I make a lot of money kind of thing, like rather than, oh, who gives a fuck? Like,
yeah, you're better off having her
because like she used to only make
worth the money, work
I
hard
think
for it.
exactly, like before we were on budget, like because I was talking to her, she said she was getting 24 an hour. And I was like, before I even talked to her about that, I was like thinking, it's like, oh, what should I pay her? Because I'm on the budget now for the first time. And it's like, well, I'm more experienced. I've got like braided this thing. It's like, it doesn't really feel fair to split it evenly. But then I was thinking, it's like 55-45. That sounds reasonable. And then she told me 24. And I'm like, yeah, like 55-45. That's well over $30 an hour. So I just told that to her, and she's like, yeah, that makes sense. It's like you're more experienced, and it's like, yeah. Like, I didn't even I don't hide it from her. It's like, yeah, it's like I'll split it with you 55-45. At first, like, yeah, she was just telling me about the hour, and I'm like, so have you always made hourly? And she's like, yeah, pretty much, except for like when I'm on share. And I'm like, and told her that I'm on budget now, and she's like asked about the pay, and I'm like, well, I was thinking I'd just split it with you 55-45. Just like, yeah, that's cool.
How come? Why did you get to decide?
Well, I don't know, I'm just more, it's like my third year, and like I've done this building last year. I did this building last year, yeah, so I'm doing it again,
so it's
right?
your building to...
Yeah, pretty much, like, yeah.
Oh, so you don't have a
I
boss
feel like,
then, or...
Well, like, I have a boss, absolutely, but like, my boss gave me the building to do, kind of thing, like. But, yeah, I feel like a lot of other guys probably would have, like, especially with the amount, like, frankly, I did a lot more work than she did on these buildings. But, like, I think on the next one, it'll probably be much more of an even scenario, because that's the nature of this, building we're on now. It's like only one person can work at a time. Where normally it's like you're both working at the same time no matter what, so we'll see how that goes. Like, definitely faster than her, but she's getting to the point where she's almost as fast as me. Like, she's learning quick and getting much better, so it's gonna be good, I think. And then, like, in the next building, we both get the official training for, like, how to operate the crane, too. So that was another reason for me to, like, because I was the only one really operating it fully, so, on the last one. But in the next one, yeah, we'll probably just split it down the middle. But I might say to her, it's like, unless it turns out, right, it's like if I find I'm doing, like, huge bulk of the work, then we'll just keep it to the 55-45, right? But like, yeah, if it's even Stevens, then, or more or less even Stevens, right? Then we'll just keep it even Stevens. But that'll be difficult to have that conversation, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like, like I say, more or less, right? Like, if it's very, very clear that I've been doing way more of the work, then it's like, okay, let's do it 55-45. But it's like a little unclear who's doing more, then like, yeah, let's just do it even. Maybe I've been doing a little bit more, but not that much more, then yeah, we'll just keep it even. Depends, because like for right now, the building we're on, it's like some drops are 3 window drops, some are 2, and some are 1. And like for the first tower, it's like she pretty much only did the drops that were 1 window drops, and there was only like 2 or 3 of those, and like the rest were 2 and triples, and I did like all of those. She did like 1 of the doubles, but then she got to the point where she was doing the doubles no problem, and she's just done like most of the doubles on this next one. So but like I said, on the next building it probably won't be like that. It'll probably be like we both have to do the same thing at the same time.
How long does it take you to do a building?
It depends on the building. Like this one goes real quick, but I'm worried about the next one. It seems like a complicated one.
Or like how often do you go back? Like,
well, we've been finishing, like this building is actually 2 towers, like 2 separate towers, and we finished like one. This tower we're finishing in like 1 week pretty much, if all goes well, but sometimes there's problems with machines, like on the last tower there was, and it made us take like 2 weeks when we were trying to get it done in 1 week. So plus weather too. Sometimes we can't work with the weather. Too much wind or rainy, thunderstorms.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate when fucking pieces don't go in.
Got a lighter now. I hope I can light this whole hotel room on fire. That would make things interesting. Doesn't seem to work like that though. Oh yeah, I can light these plants on fire. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Lighting the bed on fire now.
Heading over to number 27. Dumbass wife is really kicking up.
Remember, a smile is a curve that sets things straight.
How often do you go back to once it's done?
Oh, pretty much never.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like once a year, you do the job and that's it. Like sometimes there's complaints, but unless it's something very serious, like they pretty much don't bother bringing you back to fix it. And like, I don't know, I try to do a good job, and I think most people that work at the company kind of do a worse job than me, so I've never really had to go back and fix anything that I've already done. I've had complaints that turned out to be bullshit, and then like I didn't have to do anything, but you know.
Oh, I thought it'd be like every 3 months or something.
I try to do real good. Like that's what I was worried about with this girl at first, because she was doing it really sloppily, but I was just like calmly telling her like, no, it's like you gotta get that little spot here and that little spot there. It's like she was using rags all the time, and like giving her tips on if you're gonna use rags on how to use them, but I'm like, it's better not to use them. And then now she's not even using them, and she's doing a good job, so.
Do you did you ever see anything in people's windows or anything?
Oh boy, of course. I mean, nothing too crazy, but sometimes a little bit, like.
No?
And there was a guy jerking off once, and the guy sleeping naked. I haven't seen like very many or any really like naked women, unfortunately, but there's like the odd time. But
Was it because you were cleaning the window?
usually I'm like not even really like seeing inside the windows because I'm like focused on the glass. But like yeah, I always see like yeah, and like yeah, but nothing too crazy really, no.
Wow.
I always wonder though, it's like I've thought about writing stories, like horror stories with window washing. It's like maybe you witness a murder or something, or you're out on the building and there's like a zombie infestation on the building or something like that. That'd be cool.
That'd be so embarrassed.
I feel like if I was doing my job and I saw someone like murder someone or like doing a drug deal or something, I'd just like pretend like I didn't see
Just
it
keep
and
going
just
down. Yeah.
like
Slowly roll it up.
I always wonder though, it's like what if you see some like husband like brutalizing his wife? It's like, oh man, like sometimes like a lot of times there's nothing I could do, but sometimes I'm in a situation where I could easily like get in there. I was
Yeah.
like, should I do something, you know? Like call the police at
Then you'll
least,
lose
I
your
don't
job
know.
probably, wouldn't
Yeah, probably. Probably not lose a job honestly, but maybe lose the contract in that building.
you? Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of leniency in this job. Like,
But then, I
people
don't
I
know,
work with,
because
it's crazy that they still work there, the shit they've done. It's pissed me off so much with the other people I've worked with. Like, one guy who just, like, never showed up, and he's, like, still working there. It's like, why do you fucking keep a guy who just doesn't fucking show up? I had to, like, email the company president, and, like, I'm just not willing to work with this guy anymore. Like, if my being able to do the job depends on him showing up, like, I'm not doing it. Like, fucking ridiculous. Happened so many times. Oil spray.
I don't know how they all get away with it. We do the same in our place. There's a guy who just wouldn't come in for 6 months. And then I walked back in one day. And they can't get rid of him. Like, they can't. Like he says he's... And he probably is. He has, like, mental health issues.
Oh, yeah.
But no paperwork or no doctor's reports or anything. Just say it. Kind of makes you go,
Fucking piece of shit. This guy was always like saying how he needs work because he has 6 kids, and like he was working with me and telling me it's like he doesn't do anything to support any of them. He doesn't live with any of them. I'm like,
oh wow.
fucking, he's always like, all he ever talks about is like girls he's trying to fuck and girls he's fucked, and as soon as like the work is done, it's like we're going up on the stage where it's like I need him kind of like paying attention so we don't bump into stuff on the way up, and he's like he just sits down and gets on his phone, like starting trying to like find a girl to hook up with. Fucking ridiculous.
Wow. Oh, I didn't know you didn't go back to the same building. Or it takes like a week to do it.
Well, this one's like mostly they don't take a whole week, just a week to do, but depends on the building, yeah. We'll go back to, like, I've done this building last year, but usually it's like about once a year you do the same building.
Must be a shit ton of buildings then.
Oh yeah, there's plenty.
Do it.
And not everyone does the same kind of work. Like, I mostly do the BMU work, which is like these big cranes that are on top of the big skyscrapers. Then some people just do like chair work, which are those little wooden boards that they like hang off the buildings. And then other people like do rigging, where they set up a smaller like platform from the roof down to the ground, and they just go up and do one drop, and then they set up for the next one, and they do the next one kind of thing. I feel like I kind of have the easiest job with the crane at the top of the roof. But things get to be like a lot of bullshit sometimes with all the little issues that the machines have. My boss said to me the one day, he was like, when he put me on that, he's like, it's the thing, and like these machines are like $1 million machines. I can't just have just any old drug addict working these things. And I'm like, should you really have just any old drug addict doing any of these jobs? Fucking like, it's pretty dangerous regardless what you're doing. But
not that you know of anyway. God, yeah, no, I couldn't. Even looking up on them.
Oh yeah. I still get a little scared sometimes, but you know, you just get used to it. Windy, you mean? Did you say? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like you try not to work in too much wind, but like there's days where it like starts picking up when you're not expecting it, kind of thing. Or some days you get out there, you're trying to work, hoping you can, and then it's like, oh fuck this, like it's just too windy. But no, like I don't take too much chances with that. Like that's how people have accidents. Like you see those videos where shit goes wrong. It's like because people are doing shit like that, like working on days that they shouldn't. You know, like even if you're suffering for a good day of work, it's like, you know, if it's not decent conditions, like, you know, you can take some risks, but you can't go too far. Like, fuck, man. It's fucking pretty dangerous, right? Like, as long as you're playing it safe enough, like, it's not that dangerous. But if you're just working on, like, hurricane wind days, then you're asking for trouble, like. Yeah. And, like, people, it's like the machines that I work on, they have these functions that prevent you from doing anything too crazy. And like I work with people who are like new and stupid, and they're like, oh, why don't we just like swing over like while we're hanging down like 300 feet, and it's like, oh, we should just like rotate over. It's like it'd be fine. It's like the machine won't even let us do that, man. It's like I tell him over and over again, but he keeps suggesting it, and it's like it's a good thing it won't let us do it, but like, you know, like you're so dumb.
What, just to reach it instead of bothering?
Yeah, it's like. Especially then, because we were just on hourly, and it's like, it's no reason to fucking do anything crazy. I can understand maybe if you're on budget and you're like really trying to save the time. But like, fuck. Even then, though, it's like, right? Like, earning money doesn't mean nothing when you're fucking dead, or even if you don't die, it's like, just breaking the windows or whatever. It's like you might as well not do the job if you're gonna break a fucking window, because that costs more money than, you know.
Whose fault is that if you break a window? Is it cheap paper?
I don't know. I've never had it happen. I think maybe it depends on. I think it's your fault. I think the company has to pay for it, and I've heard like the first one's free with our company, but then after that they'll make you pay for it like overtime with your paycheck. I haven't broken one because I don't do stupid shit, but yeah, I've had little chips in glass, and I just don't say anything, and no one's called me on it or anything, right? Like, that's another thing, right? If you break a window, it's like, unless it's a very clear, obvious, drastic break, it's like, are you really gonna say something? Because, like, I don't know, I've had a couple of small chips on some balcony glass. And I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking come down there and tell them. It's like, yeah, I chipped, because there's already other chips from other people, right? It's not like I'm the only one, so it's like, I'm not gonna crucify myself. But that'd be different if you actually like, broke a window. Cause that's serious.
Went through it.
Yeah.
Just walk on. Thank you. It's not bulletproof glass, is it?
I don't think bulletproof, but it is pretty damn strong.
Oh,
It should
yeah.
be pretty hard to break them, but it's like you're riding this middle stage, and it's like it wouldn't take much because the stage can be pretty heavy, and if the wind takes it and you crack into a window, like it can break no problem. Yeah. I mean, I haven't had it happen, but I've heard stories. Like, I know a lot of guys I worked with who've had it happen, so. Fucking people are stupid. Always trying to take stupid risks. But now I say that now that I'm on budget. I don't know, I've been risking the wind a little bit more now that I'm on budget. But in this particular building, it's very low risk of actually breaking a window because it's all metal balconies, and like there's very low risk of the stage actually connecting with glass at any point. And I still don't work in like the crazy windy days because I worry about just the thing thrashing around so much that it just like the sensors get all fucked and then I can't get back up and then I'm stuck halfway down the building in a strong windstorm kind of thing. It's just not worth it. How do you get
back up if you can't get back up?
I got stuck many times. Usually, if there's like you just try everything. Hopefully, you can figure something out to get it going again. And then if you can't, you have to call. I call the boss, let him know, and then usually you have to call the technicians who work on the thing. And then if it's a big problem, and hopefully they can come to get it, or maybe it just needs to be reset, and then one of the other guys can come up to the roof and control it from the roof or something like that. But it all depends on the problem and all that stuff. It's crazy. I've been stuck many times, but never for like one time I was stuck for like 3 hours. But that's like the longest I've ever been stuck out there for.
3 hours?
Yeah, it was a lot. It was in the hot sun too, but luckily we were able to hop onto a balcony to get some shade, so we didn't just roast in the sun. Otherwise we probably would have just died out there. Like, Jesus.
What do you mean hop on?
But I always just, like, now I keep prepared, like, if I'm working on a hot day, I come with everything I need. If something goes wrong, like, I'll have a lot of ice water and an umbrella for shade and emergency blanket, some first aid, like, whatever I need. Like.
Oh, yeah?
Nah, because I don't take no chances anymore. I've been through it. Like, I've gotten stuck so many times and been in all these uncomfortable situations, and I'm like, fuck this. Like, just come prepared now. Just having a simple little tool or something can make all the difference in the world. There's so many times with this one guy who's way more experienced than me, where it's like a little thing here or there went wrong with like the tie-in pins got stuck on our stage, and like we would have been totally fucked. It's like one time all we were able to do was like use this scraper to like saw this cable off so that we could unhook the pin. But if we didn't have something like that, we would have just been fucked. Like, we would have had to call the fire department or something. And there was another time where like a tie-in thing got stuck on his building and like it was completely jammed, but he had these tools on him to unscrew the screws and the bolts. And if he didn't have that, like, same thing, we would have had to call the fire department or something. Like, crazy.
Wow.
I've never had to call the fire department or anything drastic yet, but it can happen. It can happen so easily. It's like you got to pay attention to everything. It's crazy. And even so many times, even it has nothing to do with you. Like, so many times you get stuck and you're doing everything fine, but it's just the machinery getting all fucked.
No wonder you got so much.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not gonna do that shit for minimum wage. Like.
Yeah. Oh, does your boss get Your boss must get something.
Oh,
to do.
he gets more than double, I'm sure. Like, way more than double, I think. Like, that's why, like, they have no problem, like, throwing money around when they need to. Because, like, I think they make tons off of us. And now they can put up with so much
Like,
bullshit with people not
do you
showing
think you
up,
make half
etc.
of
Like,
what he
yeah.
makes?
Mm-hmm. I think I make way less than half what they make. Plus, they have to pay a lot to facilitate the contracts too. So I understand that. But I think still even profits that it's probably more than half of what I make. Yeah.
And is it his crane that's on top?
No. It's usually like a rental or like we're getting to use it. Like it's always belongs to the building or someone else like who owns it, I think. I don't know exactly about the ownership of it, but it's not his, I don't believe. Maybe with the stages where people like rig it up, that's probably his stuff. Where they have to like bring it to the building, set it up, and then at the end of the job they take it down. That's probably all his, yeah. Same with chairs too. It's like if you're doing the wooden chairs, or if you're like really in the business and you've been doing it a long time on the chairs, you probably have your own that you've bought or earned through the company. Yeah.
Oh. You don't have Conan, do you?
I do. I never really gave it that much of a chance, though. Yet.
It's a lot better than Ark, that's for sure.
I can imagine. I remember I re-downloaded Ark not long ago to give it another chance, and I played for like 5 minutes, and I just couldn't be bothered to like relearn how to play it, knowing how much bullshit it is in the end. I was like, fuck this. Because it didn't click immediately. I couldn't really remember how to play it, so I'm like, fuck this. Oh no, I'm all stuck now. Oh wait, I'm good. There's gotta be way better ways to cause destruction in this game than I've been doing. I just don't know.
Manager, there are reports of a disturbance in room 27.
I have a menu robot.
I feel like I just don't get this game or something. I don't seem to be good at causing destruction.
27 now.
Are you broadcasting?
Yeah.
Does your broadcast save?
It's on YouTube, so now it does, I guess.
I wanted to broadcast me building this.
You want to broadcast what?
I'm building stuff on the corner.
Oh, nice.
Broadcast.
Stop that little robot voice now. Thank you.
But I just want to save and time lapse it. It's made like 2 hours.
I'm walking over now to speak to our guest. Work this out.
Get that on the list.
I'm gonna stop this manager from
This
entering.
is the manager. I'm gonna come in, and I'm gonna inspect the room right now.
Smash him in the head with a bottle. Fuck that manager.
Rock the road. Let's get this motherfucker.
Jeez. I mean, I got like no money on that one. Oh wait, I got a little bit.
You get to play the piano?
I don't know. I haven't got to yet. I feel like I'm missing something here on this game. I'll be right back though. I'll get another beer. Alright. Are you watching the broadcast?
No, I'm still playing Conan.
Oh, okay.
I'm,
Yeah, Jesus. I got $900 and the top record is 13,000. Jeez
900.
Louise. But I for sure like when you get the more weapons, it's easier. Weapons, items. That Gorn Gladiator game, my god. I feel like it's been whipping
You're
me
like
into
a
shape.
ghost or something?
Sorry?
You're like a ghost? He
Oh,
sends you back up?
in this
or
game,
you're like a person?
I think
Yeah.
you're like a person, but you still go back and forth to hell kind of thing and talk with the devil. Because like you die and then he brings you back to live your life of fame kind of thing. But you have to destroy all the hotels to fulfill the deal.
What deal with the devil?
Rip a bowl here. But that Gorn game, my god. It's been giving me a real workout and a lot, like a good fun, silly release. You know, at the end of a hard day, you'd like step into the virtual gladiator arena and just fucking massacre a whole bunch of people. But it's like cartoony, so you don't feel like a monster about it.
It's all your rage out, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. But you're also like laughing at the same time. 'Cause it's
I don't know,
silly.
it looks very,
It didn't look like much to me, honestly, when I first saw it, but I looked at the review and like, yeah, I trusted the review, so I went ahead and bought it. I'm like, oh, it's like, I've been having so much fun. And it's like, it gets me sweating. Like, I have to keep taking my headset off and like wiping all the sweat off of my face. And like, I pretty much have to play without a shirt, at least in the last few days, because it was so goddamn hot. I haven't really played in a cooler day, though, so. But damn, it gets you moving. Like, I didn't believe it. The one review said they thought it was more of a workout than Beat Saber. But I was like, I don't know about that. Like, on the hard difficulties, Beat Saber is one heck of a workout. But I don't know if it's more of a workout on the hard difficulties. But it's definitely up there. It gets me sweating. Gets me tired. But then again, I only played it during the heat wave. So
which,
the Gorn The
Yeah.
Gladiator Simulator, yeah.
I don't want some love.
Oh man. I tell you, this dog series got to be the best animal companion anyone could ever hope for.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm pretty positive. Pretty positive about it. I think any other animal companion is just horseshit compared to Siri. That's disrespectful to all my other animal friends. I feel bad saying it. But Siri is pretty great.
I can't believe you got so far away.
What?
I can't believe you got her from so far away.
I know, that blows my mind. That she came from Nepal just to be my best buddy.
Was it hot in Nepal?
What?
Is it hot in Nepal? Where is Nepal?
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, they have mountains, so it's probably... I don't know. She doesn't seem to like the heat very much, but she seems to have no problem with the cold. Just strange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I gotta do more damage to this hotel. I'm barely earning anything here. Wasting my time.
Hotel captures. Do you think the PlayStation 5 will be out this year?
I don't know. It's supposed to be. But who knows?
I was saying to Nick, I didn't think it would be.
I don't know.
The coronavirus, like, no one's going to be talking out.
Might have a bit of a delay, but...
$600-$700.
Yeah, true.
Well, like, yeah, the majority of families, like. Oh, wait. I don't think so.
Oh, what am I gonna do here? Just try and throw shit into the pool and see what happens.
Do you hear that number in room 27?
Oh no, we got the maids coming.
Actually tip this time.
Just passing room 29.
hurting.
Dead again? You really are a precious little flower.
I think I just died. Oh, I killed myself trashing the hotel room. I still earned some money from that, though.
Hey, how'd you get on?
Sorry?
It's back.
Oh,
I'm talking to Adam.
hello. Oh no.
So coming to watch some? Or do you want to watch Adam playing? He's playing a new game.
Hey, I'm gonna go
He's
steal
playing,
with
what are you
that
playing?
butter-thinking jerk off.
Hotel RNR.
Hotel RNR.
I'm not far from 27.
Star Wars, maybe. No, go on. I don't want to be any later than half 12.
Manager, this is May, and your
Try and light this whole fucking hotel on fire.
I just felt that. Wow.
I am the manager of this place, and I have the authority to enter
Here,
this
Nick.
room.
Look.
Oh,
Or his first song. He died down to the devil. The devil can't come up and end my life. He destroyed all the crowds.
you gotta leave before the security comes or you're fucked.
To leave before the security comes.
Twisted
Like
fire
a-
starter. Now I got $5 grand. Now I can get some goodies probably. Let's check it out. The pawn shop. Yeah, the more you earn, the more money you get, and then you can buy new shit to destroy stuff with at the pawn shop.
How come the green hand?
What do we got here? Here's where you buy your stuff. Oh, I got. You can check how much money you got. I got 5 grand. Well, some guns. We need some guns in here. We can get the antique pistol. I think that's about it. Alright, let's get it.
Sword.
Alright, and then, sorry. What the fuck? I'm all stuck here. Okay, okay. Antique pistol is 12 grand. Where's that gun? That gun glitched out on me. I can still purchase. Check out the... test out this pistol. Not bad. How do I reload? Can I? I think that's it. I think that's all you get. Alright. I'll bring that antique pistol for the next one. It'll do some damage. Maybe I'll shoot the manager in the face. See what happens there.
Shoot the maid through the door.
You know, when he pokes his head in, I'll just blast his fucking head off with the antique pistol. Wait, I still have some money though. What else can I get? 3,000, almost 3,800. Probably not much. Shit's expensive here.
Did you bring home the buns? Why not? Huh? Why not? You want money there? Or you forgot? Why not? Well, it's for our dinner tomorrow. It's for our dinner tomorrow. Or burgers, I don't know. You can decide them. Oh, you brought them. Do you want ice cream, Adam?
Ice cream, sure.
Yeah. You wanna watch Adam, please?
What am I supposed to... What's this floating X? Side effects may include loss of gravity and weightlessness. I don't want to mess with that right now, do I? What's relaxing? Slowing of time and blurred vision. I could go for that. Alright. Blurred vision, though. Let's just go natural for now.
Who gets blurred vision?
That would be me, I believe. Slowing of time and blurred vision for me. Sounds like a lot of fun. But the slowing of time could help. depending on how bad the blurred vision is.
Unless it's like a panic button.
That could be it. And just get your shit together if you're losing your shit. Yeah, they have the party mode to encourage switching the headset over. And then the Nova Ward mode where you can just trash the hotels freely without maids coming in. Let's look at the story so far.
There's a story to it, is there?
Well, kinda, right? Like you're the aspiring rocker making the deal with the devil. But it's a minimal story. I'm supposed to get electrocuted here somehow.
Is this like another VR game with the kid playing the TV?
Oh, it was great. Really good. It was perfect nostalgia because it takes place like right at the time with like from Super Nintendo transferring into like N64 and PS1. And you go through like that kind of games while you're doing this whole campaign to save the world sort of thing.
Step into the light.
And at one point I would forget that I was playing VR, and then like the father comes through the door and the door happens to be right where my door is. And then like I thought someone was coming in my room, and I was like, I got so tripped out. Just blew my mind.
Step into the light.
But it was a very, very good game, very fun, a lot of fun to play.
Come forward, my child.
What is this?
You finished it, did you?
What's it giving me this bullshit right now?
Light.
Oh, I don't know why it's being so fucking slow right now. Like, what?
Come forward, my child. Walk into the light. Walk into the light.
Come on. What is this right now?
Nope. I had you there, didn't I? It's just a pretty sweet echo effect on my voice. Now, get into the elevator. I have something better for you.
Scene just fucking with me, I guess. Still can't move properly, really. Like, it's pretty slow. It's supposed to be this slow. Maybe I gotta just do that. What's the way to move? Everything seems fucked now. I can't seem to move like I used to.
The controller's not dead, is it?
No. I might need to, like, do something here. What's going on? I've changed the controls by accident. There we go. I went to arm swinger. Classic controller. There we go. Wait, it might not be perfect yet, but at least we got in there.
Oh, did you now? Well, it's like I've told you already. You can't go waving that thing around. We've all heard the gossip.
Yeah, rotation's not right.
Look, Donnie, just stick
There
to
we
the
go.
script
That's what I
and
want.
leave the liberal half-wits to me. Listen, you waste of a bloody toupee. Just stay off social media. Okay? Ah, yes, hello. Pleased to meet you. If you didn't guess, I'm the devil. Right. So
Wait, I'm starting over for some reason.
fortune, but your music
What the fuck happened?
that's too bad.
Oh, because I went to the story so far.
Come to the right place, my friend.
That must
I've
be it.
helped the best of them. From Panini to Page, I just love to make a deal with a musician. You're
Stupid.
also debauched. It just so happens I've fallen out with a certain hotelier.
It's fucked that it changed my controlling.
Help me. So, here's the deal. I'll give you what you want, minus admin fees, of course. And all you need to do for me is become infamous for smashing up hotel rooms. The more infamy you gain, the bigger the hotels, and more cash you can make. All I need from you is a digital signature on here, and you'll be taken backstage to start your career. Simple. Please, sign here. We have a deal. Now, just looking over the fine print, as stated in Clause 221B. I take your soul.
Okay then. Let's go to that hotel. Okay, I can't wait to shoot that manager. Wait, where's my chest? I can't waste any time when it comes to getting that gun. Where's the chest? No, it's right here. Okay. And what else do we have? Of course, the lighter. Let's first spray some oil around. what this oil is good for. Alright. Let's see what happens if we light those things. Where'd my lighter go? The fucking vacuum cleaner took it? I think the vacuum cleaner just took my lighter. Okay, well then.
We have a disturbance in 27. Please see if they need assistance.
I'm not far from 27. Hey, Bob, get your ass down to 27.
Okay. I won't be long. Hope everything is okay.
Let's shoot that manager.
I have good reason to believe you're damaging hotel property, and that is a crime.
Haha.
This is Hotel Security and Code Red.
Let's go. Let's see what that did for us. Should be some decent money there. Now we're up to $4,000. That's okay, I guess. I have to pee.